Previously on Celebrity Treasure Island.
So how long have you held your breath for?
The men of the new Katipo team bonded,
3.5 minutes.
while the women
We've got these two powerhouses.
plotted their downfall.
It's an opportunity to take them both out.
An injury during the face-off
Medics to Tegan!
forced Tegan out of the game for good.
I'm just gutted. I'm gutted.
And life didn't get any easier for the new Repo team,
You have to pick someone from our team to go up.
as Captain Lance had to pick one of his own to face elimination.
Edna? I'm put up Edna.
Edna is my vote.
But Lance changed tack.
Candy, I love you for putting you up.
And so Candy disposed of Tammy.
Candy wins this battle!
Then came after her team.
Who didn't vote for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Betrayal.
Contractually, no day on Celebrity Treasure Island can start without a swim.
Shit, that's good.
And updating the day count on the wardrobe.
Fine, I'm feeling fine.
Yeah, completely fine. Just smile through the pain, because it's time for a team bonding game.
Okay, what are you at?
Cucumber.
Spinach,
Cabbage,
broccoli,
asparagus,
carrot.
Okay. Asparagus, broccoli,
Broccoli, spinach, cabbage,
carrot.
carrot, broccoli.
Broccoli, cream.
Did you say cheese? Peas.
Anyone else getting flashbacks of their nan taking out her false teeth and chasing you with them? Just me then. Let's see how Repo are feeling this morning.
Cool.
After a tense elimination last night.
Candy, I love you for putting you up.
No one wants to find out like that. You guys would not like to find out like that.
I mean, at the end of the day, I see you taking this very emotionally, like
You
personally.
can't speak for me. I'm speaking for myself.
But how does Candy feel about her teammates after a night of contemplation?
I don't want them to feel guilty. I mean, they did what they thought was right, you know, for the team or for themselves. I think I've been quite diplomatic up until now, and I just have to speak my mind and my truth.
With Candy in need of a fresh start,
Chuck it on the shot.
some clean jocks and socks after yesterday's prize of a fresh laundry service couldn't have come at a better time.
You can put that basket on your head, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Try it.
Like that, eh, Buck? What do you reckon?
That's the one.
Oh, look at it.
The washing.
And with the washing comes a little game I like to call whoever mentions undies while unpacking laundry definitely needed some fresh undies.
Finally, some clean undies, baby.
I get to change my undies for the first time since I've been here.
I didn't want to tell you, Buck, but man, your undies started stinking, man.
Not mine, bro. I haven't been wearing them.
G-string, Chris Parker. Oh, whose undies are these?
Has anyone found a pink jockstrap? Because it's Bryn's.
Oh, it's a bit of a blue. Clearly the whites weren't separated.
While Repo have clean clothes, Katipo are about to get very messy. It's charity challenge time.
Get in here, you lot.
Oh, what have you got for us, Bryn?
Whiskey.
What?
Oh, my God.
In the form of tea. That's a Maria. Today's challenge is called Twerk It.
Oh, no.
Put your thing down, flip it and reverse it. Not really, I added that part in after. And this is how it's going to go. 2 contestants are going to stand back to back. Each of you will have a piece of string tied around your waist, which will hang between your legs. On the end of that string will be a straw. On go, you will need to do everything you can to shake your rump, squat, move your derrieres to get that straw to go inside the bottle.
Oh, my gosh.
Contestants who win their rounds will move on to the final, which is a little bit different, but just as embarrassing. We'll take a second to draw the pairs, and then let's Nicki Minaj this thing. All right, round 1, Lana versus Anna. Let's hope both of you haven't missed leg day. All right, ready, set, let's twerk. Get low up into the undercarriage to call this.
Oh, Anna's so close.
There she goes.
Oh, Anna's got it.
Wow.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's twerk.
I win.
Now, guys, you don't want to slip because the landing will not be pretty. Green, no stranger to the squat. Here it is. Milk, milk, lemonade, round the corner, fudge is made. 3, 2, 1, let's get it on. Richie, he's got the stance already. So's Ange, she's got an advantage already being lowered to the ground. Ange is looking good. Oh, the wind is giving her trouble. Richie really concentrating. He went for it. I like to call this game Don't Spill the Tea. Ooh. You'll start with a cup of cold tea placed on your forehead. Without touching it with your arms or hands, you will need to walk that tea all the way to the finish line.
Wow.
Ooh.
If the tea drops or tips, you'll need to grab another cup of tea and go back to the start. First person to make it across the finish line without spilling the tea will win.
Yeah. Awesome. Like that.
All right, the tea is up. Remember, if you drop it, you got to go back to the start. Go.
Is it Anna?
Art already out straight away. Look at the focus on Richie here. Art, the tallest, he has to compete with that wind. Not doing well so far. It's all Richie here at the moment. Oh.
That's okay.
He's building that confidence.
Find that sweet spot.
Anna trying to find her sweet spot. That's not it.
Oh,
You can drink that later.
That's allowed.
Is that allowed?
That is allowed. Art trying a different tact here. He kind of looks like Frankenstein. Art having a bit of fun.
Richie, halfway.
Richie.
The concentration, though.
Keep it up, Richie.
Richie out in front. Art can't get past the start.
You've got 2 meters to go, Richie.
Richie here.
Right, we've got to run, Anna.
He's looking great. The focus, the poise.
You're nearly there. You're nearly there. You're there, Richie.
Nearly
You're
takes him
there.
out.
And he's there.
Let's go, Richie! Is there anything this man can't do? Anna, you and Art both struggled quite a lot. Art, unfortunately, you did not receive a rose and you will be going home. In this challenge, of course, you'll be staying in the game.
Richie cheated. He's got a face table.
Richie's face table was put to good use.
Table on his face.
And you've picked up 5K for your worthy cause, Richie. Nice work. Can you take a second to tell us a bit about your cause and why you're supporting them?
Yep, it's a sports foundation. It supports kids who have lost a parent, and so we offer that service to support that family unit.
Well, what an amazing charity. And I'm sure this 5K will give you that good little boost, which will be great. Guys, a lot of fun this morning, but it's time to head back to your kāinga. Get ready for the upcoming team face-off. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Bree.
See you guys. Bye. Hooroo.
It's just amazing, actually, to know that that money is going to be supporting a family that's lost a parent. So to me, it's just gold.
Captain Richie is all smiles, but it's not that way for JJ over at Repo, who's been relegated the job of head chef for a team that's about as scrambled as those eggs.
I think the merge has definitely impacted me. I actually was feeling really great yesterday because of the win and the food. After last night, when we had discussions about who we were putting up, being blindsided for elimination, my mood just kind of dropped back down.
JJ's not the only ex-Katipo member finding life in the new camp a little exhausting. Brindley has also found herself stuck in the middle of a team where the cracks are starting to show.
This is haunting me from my past behaviours in high school, which is like my past behaviours, I want to be everyone's friend, so therefore I would sit between two camps and then they'd all hate me.
Brindley feels a little kind of lost. So I just got to keep my communication with her, make sure that she's all right, and bring her on board with all our chats with Lance and Joey.
I think the main thing is that, especially the Katipo members, kind of feel left out of what is clearly looking from the outside like an alliance between Lance, Joe, you and I.
It is, right?
Well, I mean, I haven't had any chats officially.
I can't believe that Brindley doesn't think she's in an alliance. Like, she knows she's in an alliance.
Nobody approached me and said, hey, do you want an alliance? I was kind of thrust into it.
I haven't heard any of that directly because I've been, our camp's been divided into genders. So I've been kind of out of the Lance, Chris and Joe chats.
You have to acknowledge that you're in that four.
Besties and Repo teammates Chris and Brindley have found themselves a little at odds over their supposed alliance. Brindley claiming,
our camp's been divided into genders. So I've been kind of out of the Lance, Chris and Joe chats.
While Chris is certain...
So you've been in the room, and you were over there when Lance said, all I care about is us four.
Us four here, we got to have a talk, man.
It's this four.
100%, bro. All day.
The alliance isn't formal.
No.
But you have to acknowledge that you're in that four.
Yeah.
I always trust Chris and I know that he's got my best interests at heart.
And you could win this. You could literally win this entire thing. You could literally win this entire competition. And personally, I want to see you win it.
So I'm hoping that he's speaking on behalf of me, and if they say, let's do it with just us three, he says, oh, and let's include Bryn.
As the old saying goes, old friendships die hard, and new bromances blossom, like Art and Richie's.
Where were you getting the kinner? I haven't seen any.
It was very few around here because there's no kelp.
Oh, okay. Richie is the full package. He's funny, he's nice, he's likeable, he's also very determined, he's very good under pressure. I'm very stoked to be on the same team as Richie.
Clearly, Art hearts Richie, but what does Richie, the captain, the man with all the power right now, think of Art?
There is similarities between me and Art. We're both health conscious, outdoorsy. Actually quite nice being out here.
Yeah.
We like to win, we like to strategise, and I think we've got to get closer because I think he's a strength on our side.
We're 2 members down. How do you feel about going into a challenge?
I'm feeling pretty confident, actually. Our team is there in control of the emotions too, and I think we've created quite a good environment anyway for that to be nurtured.
Yeah.
That's our strength because of the chemistry between us and a small group is really good.
I'm feeling good. Like, I feel like we are all of us are all on the same page. We're all open to talking about things openly and honestly, whereas I feel like over there they've got potentially a few maybe groups of people forming alliances and doing all that sort of stuff.
Groups of people like, say, 3 women plotting, scheming and forming alliances out the back of a kainga? That sort of stuff?
The overall intention is to have a 3-female finale.
Yeah.
And it even goes so far as to eventually, you know, when we do all merge, to protect the woman on the other side.
And if you're wondering why there's such a desire to advance more wahine, take a look at last season's final 3.
3 Stooges. And here we are in the final.
Yeah, I know. How did that work out?
We need to see more women in the final, and I agree with her, and I think it's a great plan that she's leading.
We're 4-2 right now, so it's a good place to be in terms of voting in you as captain if we get the opportunity.
I feel really honoured that Ange put my name forward and thought that I'd be a good captain, so I just feel really lucky and supported.
So Ange wants Jess as captain, but wasn't it just yesterday that Ange wanted Tegan to be captain?
I really want Tegan to have a go.
Yeah.
Because then she can go pip, 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 pip.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, Ange, don't you want to be captain?
I'd love to be captain, but I'm thinking of the long game. Because what Richie may not realise, that being captain earlier in the game can be a little bit redundant. You want to be captain later on in the game when the numbers get down, so that you're in a position of power to flick people off.
Ah, she's a bit of an evil genius.
I suppose the intention long term is like once you're in power, we want to get the two boys out of the game.
But what's brought this on, Ange?
Because they're so set on winning that you just go, well, let's just rattle the engine under the bonnet and see how this works for you. So you on board?
Yeah, 100%.
While Ange gets her scheming on, the rest of the team are more worried about the current food situation. Besides a couple of fresh quinoa, they only have
1 pineapple, 2 bananas, a mango, and a pomegranate.
Okay.
That's it. So we've got to win some kai today.
Yeah.
Well, lucky for you, Anna, it's face-off time. And you're in luck, because there's plenty of fresh kai up for grabs. You just need to go through rapport. Who win? Well, everything.
No mai, hoki mai. Welcome back, everyone, to another team face-off.
I'd like to know how things are going in the purple camp. Is everything kumbaya? What's happening over there?
We're cracked like an egg, mate. But it tastes good now, and that has brought us together in a way.
There's something going on. There's a number of segregation in that team, so I think they're starting to wither away now. We like that.
Okay, who's keen for a tucky?
Yep.
Yeah, ready, Matty?
For today's tucky, one member of each team will be blindfolded, while the remaining team members will take turns at throwing balls, trying to knock down a block wall puzzle from a stand. Once all the puzzle pieces are on the sand, the blindfolded person removes the blindfold and starts rebuilding that puzzle up again. First team to correctly rebuild their puzzle and ring the bell wins. And of course, the winning kapene will get an early look at tonight's elimination battle and then get to pick who faces who in that battle.
But guys, it wouldn't be a team face-off without a reward. And you may have noticed that I don't have my table and my magic cloth with me today.
Where's the food, Brie?
Pizza! Pizza!
We want to go home.
Because the reward's so big.
Yeah.
Maybe, Ange. It's because today's reward is located at the losing team's camp. Guys, we're having a good old-fashioned team raid.
Boy, we need it. You know, we need some food.
They would absolutely clean us out of our supplies.
We have to win.
So what's up for grabs for the winner of today's face-off? Guys, we're having a good old-fashioned team raid. The winning team will become the Ropu Pa Hua Hua, the raiding party. The winning team will go into the losing team's camp directly after the challenge, and each and every one of you will be able to take one item from their camp.
If we don't win the challenge today, they would absolutely clean us out of our supplies because there's 9 of them, 1 item each. We're done for.
Right, sitting this one out for Repo is Lance, Edna, and Buck. Lance, you guys good?
Yeah, we're good, mate.
Richie, you good?
Yep.
Timata! Throwing first up, we got Joey, he hits. Richie misses altogether. This block wall is hard. Candy playing the game today.
Some of us girls didn't have quite the throwing arm needed to knock down these solid blocks. So that was a really difficult challenge.
Everyone hitting, not everyone removing the blocks, but Chris does.
My role is as one of the throwers, which I'm quite excited about because I love throwing things.
Art smashes one out now. Richie's good.
I figure out pretty early that we need to throw the ball pretty much as hard as we can. So I just start branding the ball as hard as I can, and it's like, feels good.
Richie and Art are leading in this challenge so far. Joey D with a big result. Of course, these puzzle solvers absolutely in the dark here.
I can hear that the other team's struggling, so feeling positive and I know we've got it. And once I get out of this little seat and take this blindfold off my face, that I'm going to go in there and smash it.
Anna with a good score. JJ making a huge difference.
This kind of puzzle, it kind of reminds me of my past relationships. One block falls out and then some others unravel and then it's just a big mess.
Richie moves one for his team. So does Chris.
No, we can put it back together.
Puts it. Cutting Paul with just 2 left, 1 left. They are on a roll now. Ange goes close. And that's it. Art nails it. Cutting Paul moving on. Jess, you're good.
Go, Jess.
Come straight to me. We've got plenty of time, so I'm going to quietly explain to you what the picture is.
So we've got a massive lead. Now we're thinking, OK, let's just stay calm and we'll just put the puzzle together.
All the orange over here and all the purple and green over here.
Ange was there and she was like, you've got this, just do this step at a time, move on if it's too difficult, and it was really good for me.
Here's Brinley. Yeah, she's moving a couple. She's got Orion now.
Let's go quicker, guys.
JJ, she nails one. Here's Jess now stepping up to the plate.
Good stuff, Jess. Doing this puzzle right here and now is the most pressure I've felt throughout this whole competition. Just making sure that I can do it without freaking out.
Joey D takes one, they're down to 7. Oh, make that 6.
I think I'm a relatively strong player. I knocked a few bricks off with my heavy ball.
At the moment for Cutty Paul,
Remember, it's got a big black butt and then...
it is all Angela Bloomfield and Jess. A camp raid on the line tonight. Chris delivers for his team. They have just 1 left and they are moving on. Repo.
Can Repo get back in this game? They need to hit it right here, right now.
How much do Cutty Paul want this? A camp raid on the line tonight. Kim can move on. And here is Repo.
Bring it to the side here.
Here's Kim. She's moving fast. She has been sitting on her hands for a long, long time in this challenge.
You can't win a challenge individually. You have to work as a team.
Look at me, there's a spider up on this corner and it's the head's up here, up on that little corner up there.
Look to the pieces to the right of you right now. Those ones right there. There's 4 of them.
I'm finding Ange's direction a little bit patronising. I feel like she's talking to Jess like Jess is a 5-year-old.
So we're looking for some beige with the edge of a koru. Yeah, and a tail of a stingray.
Does that look like the body of a stingray? Yeah, OK. Just put that up there and just see how you feel about that brick going up there.
Ange communicating really well. Probably from all that time she worked in a hospital.
Yes, Jess.
That's it.
Well
yes, that's
Jess
it.
is
Slide
moving
it in.
forward.
Slide it in. Careful way.
Repo starting to do a bit of exercising on the reserve bench.
Don't lose your work. Don't lose your work, Kim. Spit on it, Kim.
Nice.
Good girl. Good girl.
Same piece.
Purple in the line.
Of course, both contestants working on the same puzzle.
This is going to take a while. We'll just pass some time. And welcome back.
We have been out here for a long time.
Perfect.
There you go. There you go. Now,
Look at Kim go. She's making real progress with her team.
now you need to find a koru.
Kim.
Check out all those ones on the ground, Tim, that are facing down.
I have never seen Kim Crossman move so quick in my life.
I was really impressed with Kim. She was under a lot of pressure and she really, really, you know, brought it.
Kim on her tippy toes.
Yep.
She is liking this. She's enjoying it.
That's it. Yep, that's it. More.
And so are her team.
Other way. That's it.
Talk about comeback
That's it.
for Repo.
Matt says that Kim's caught up to me, and I am panicking.
They don't call it comeback Crossman for nothing.
I'm looking over at Kim and Kim's at one point, you know, she's actually caught up and then suddenly they're ahead.
Is Jess coming back now?
She certainly is, Matt.
That's the other one. You know
Art reckons she is. She has fewer pieces left to place.
I really didn't want to lose because I'm very competitive and I wanted to do a good job for our team.
Yes. Now that last
But here comes Kim coming back. You've figure out that spider, the game's probably yours.
I want to win this.
Can Jess win this from here? Just 4 pieces in it.
Nice and gentle.
Here's our match point.
Nice and gentle.
Yes.
One more
Richie reckons they've got it. 1 piece left to place for Katipo. Here is Jess bringing home the bacon for her team.
Oh, just let her off.
Yes.
And Katipo have won the challenge. Just like that.
Running up to that ship and ringing that bell was the best feeling because I was so worried we weren't going to win. Now we get to go steal some food, which we really need because we're running low in our camp.
Katipo, you guys will be paying a Repo a visit very shortly. Happy raiding.
And Richie, you'll see Brie and I just before tonight's elimination battle for your sneak peek of the Taki 2 people will face and to decide just who those 2 people are going to be. Everyone, back to your kāinga.
With their food supplies running low, this camp raid has come at an opportune time for Katipo. I just hope Repo have been to the shops.
So are we allowed to take 1 item each?
1 item.
Peanut butter.
Yeah,
Obviously,
peanut butter.
obviously coffee. Hit them where it hurts.
Not only are we getting something, but it's also just the aspect of being able to take something away from the other team that I think is really valuable.
Here they come, those slippery little spiders.
What are you going to come in here and get your 8 legs on?
We are here. Can you please all exit out so we can scour?
It's nothing much to take.
I mean...
Okay, where's the cans? Where's the cans? Where's the canned food?
Good question, Ange. There's no way Repo have hidden those cans.
There's less food than I thought there was going to be, actually.
Tuna, guys. Oh, there's not much in there. Not worth it, eh?
Just check their bags.
Maybe check the bushes while you're at it.
I feel like the police.
The raid was so awkward. There's just a dirty G-string in there, Rich. Nothing else. I could tell they didn't like any of the stuff that they found because we didn't like it either.
I'd rather take one of those than flavour. We've got flavour.
You can take my dignity. I think I left that in there.
Melon?
I'll hold that.
What about milk then?
We end up taking some cans of baked beans, some sugar, some milk powder, coffee, obviously.
Damn, they haven't got much.
Yeah, I think we got off pretty well thanks to Edna.
Aha! I knew something was up. Edna, you sly possum.
So today after the face-off, we were walking back and I thought, screw it. They're not going to get away with, like, stealing all the good stuff.
Wait, look.
Oh, my God. So I ran back quickly without being noticed and grabbed a few other things, hid them, like, in the grass.
Edna, you sneaky little sausage. I had no idea. She's sneaky, that one. I would watch her.
Sneaky indeed. I mean, she's even hid all her clothes somewhere. Smart. But before she can go retrieve them, thoughts turn to tonight's elimination battle and who Richie might put up.
Who do you think Rich or Katipo's going to put up?
Either one of us.
You reckon?
Yeah.
But who would they put up against you?
Art.
Art, you reckon? Straight up.
I'll go with a strong person to try and weaken this side.
I know their strong ones will be down to do that too.
I think they're just going to try and dwindle our numbers. I feel like it's out of me or Buck because we haven't been up yet.
I genuinely, for the first time, feel very much like I could be anyone.
Yeah.
While Repo can only guess who will be selected, Katipo have the luxury of knowing in advance. If Captain Richie actually makes a decision.
I mean, does someone want to go up from our team in terms of having a go in the ring?
I'm not going to put that up because I want to know what the activity is. Like, you all got to be ready to go up.
Oh, God.
I completely understood what he was trying to do. I'm not sure everyone agreed.
But don't we have the security of you being the picker so that gives some of us a breather potentially?
Yeah, no, but I want you guys to go into it as if you are going to get chosen. I do it anyway if I'm not on it because I want to be geared and ready, physically and emotionally ready for battle.
I mean, I just think it's so long as the sole goal is that when you look at it, you're wanting us to beat them.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And right now, JJ looks like she's the weakest, flimsiest little thing. The easy win is JJ against one of us.
I'll make that right decision. You just need to be strong to get up there and have a crack. Just going to go away and have a think
Yeah, you go
about
for it, Rich.
more stuff. About the other side too, eh?
We should be able to have at least an idea of who he's going to put up.
It's the whole thing, like, you trust him, but you still so very much want to know. Hey.
So if it's you, you can prepare for that mentally. That's how I would have done it if I was captain.
I honestly think that that's probably the best way to do it, is just see what the challenge is going to be, and then I trust him to make a decision that is like hopefully going to get us the result that we want.
We can't afford to lose another member because then we're down to 5, right?
I know. Yeah.
Hey, Richie.
G'day, mate.
Howdy, howdy.
So, mate, what are your thoughts on the challenge?
Oh, yeah. I like it.
So, mate, what's your game plan? You want to be here long term?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to win it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I want to win it, but I'm mindful of our team first, but then strategy from an individual comes into play a little bit later on.
What's best for your team in terms of who's going into this challenge tonight?
Well, it's really interesting because I thought, you know, the strongest and the weakest on the activity that's shown here.
Your strongest, their weakest?
Yeah, our strongest, their weakest.
At what point in this game do you start taking out some big players? Because you can blink and then you're there in the final with some big players that you might not be able to beat.
It's the old saying, eh? The old bold, you got to make a bold decision sometimes.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, right. But I think now for our team, I think it's around elimination, not having that bold call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen, Maddie, but I do know it's going to be very interesting and it's going to change this game. Let's get the teams in and see who you're going to pick.
Welcome to another elimination battle. Whoever loses this challenge will leave the island immediately and be the 7th person eliminated from this game. But before we climb into that, we need to know which 2 players Richie has selected to face off. Someone from the opposition team and someone from his own team. Richie, who are you putting up from the opposition?
I had a little thought, a little change for a moment.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Wait, you've just been talking about being calm and composed and expect to go up. But we don't expect our captain to go up there and say he's got it all sorted, it's all sweet, he's been in there before us, he's looked at everything, and then say you've changed your mind.
You're killing me, Rich.
Dude. I need to make a bold decision. And if a bold decision needs to happen, it needs to happen right now. Okay.
You're going to go for the A+ mark or the B?
I'm going bold. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going...
You're going to go for the A+ mark or the B?
I'm going bold. There's so much going on in my head right now, but I know the right decision needed to be made, and a bold one at that. I'm going Brindley.
As soon as he said Brinley, I was just like, what are you doing?
Against Art.
What? Just in shock. In complete and utter shock.
Bryn, you got this.
Wow.
This is your narrative, mate. You're gonna knock him out.
Yeah, you can do this, Brinley.
Are you kidding me? This guy's a monster. He's like the biggest threat in the whole competition.
Oh my God.
Probably not what I would have done. In fact, it's definitely not what I would have done.
You not watch the show?
So, Brinley,
Yeah.
you've been here before.
Yeah.
And Brinley is safe from elimination! You survived.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling okay, actually. And I'm ready to give it a go and fight.
And Art?
I'm feeling ready. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's find out what you're facing. For today's battle, you'll place a pool ball on a disc and walk across a balance beam before placing that ball in one of 3 positions on a vertical maze. Then you'll use a pulley system to maneuver those balls through the maze. If a ball falls out, place it back in the middle and carry on until they finish in your box. The first person to land 3 balls in their box wins. Of course, the loser goes home and misses out on the $100,000 prize for their charity. Battlers, take your marks and we'll give it a lash.
You've got this, Bryn. You've got this, Bryn. This is easy. This is easy. This is easy.
Yeah, I've got this. I reckon I can take it.
Brynlee, please remind us who your charity is.
I'm very proud to be representing Leukemia and Blood Cancer New Zealand. 12 years ago, I lost my beautiful mum to cancer, and I really want to help other families and people going through that terrible, terrible illness.
And Art?
I'm here to hopefully raise some money for Surf Lifesaving New Zealand to help support all of the volunteers that give up their time every year to save hundreds of lives, and to try and raise a bit of awareness for the amazing, safe beach culture that they've created.
Nice, bro. Not greeny.
Again, guys, a couple of great charities. You want to dig in, go your hardest for them. Timata. This battle is on. Both contestants have to get across that balance beam and get those balls into the maze. They're both making it look easy at this stage. You don't want to fall off because you've got to go back. Art's got 2 on. So has Brynlee now. They are both looking very composed. Art's slightly out in front. He is now working on that maze. But look at that, so is Brynlee. Both these contestants now have to land those 3 balls into their box. And it isn't very easy. A lot of weight. Just like that. Art pops a ball, places it back in the maze. Brynlee's looking good. Can she get one on the board here? All about control, and she is on the board. Brynlee is 1 zip up in this challenge. Again, Art has a ball that falls out of the maze. Those big arms tugging a bit too hard on the ropes. Brynlee is looking sharp.
Got it, Art.
A lot at stake here. Someone goes home tonight. 2 big players in this game. That is easily fair to say. Brynlee's been here before. And Art, we know, looks like a man who can do most things. Is he close? Brynlee puffing. She is 1 zip up in this challenge, having a good old think about things. She's trying to figure it out, conserving her energy. Here comes Art, and it's 1-1. This challenge is alive and kicking. But here's Brynlee. She is close to delivering her 2nd ball. This is where it counts.
Yeah, wait, Bryn, just wait for that to really settle. Annoying, but...
Can she go to the next level? She does. She is in front in this challenge. She is up 2-1.
Go, Art, you've got it.
And she is looking sharp. Brynlee needs 1 to finish this game. Art needs 2. He needs to score soon, or it'll be too late, and he knows it. Here's Brynlee. It is match point for her. Can she score again?
Yeah, off you go.
Well done.
We were looking for an all-girl finale and he took out one of the biggest players. And we didn't really have to even do too much for that to happen.
You've showed us all that you're a gentleman, arguably one of the world's nicest men. You've been a great captain. It seemed like up until tonight there was nothing you couldn't do well. And I think fair to say that you were probably the favourite to take out this game. That isn't to be, obviously. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really proud of myself, actually, for making it this far. And I'm happy to go down to Brindley because I think she's just amazing and probably the player to watch in this whole thing. So I'm stoked that I was able to take part in this awesome experience.
You are all class, mate. But I'm sad to say your time on Treasure Island is over. Go and say your goodbyes and head on out.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Oh, thanks, bro. I'm so happy to meet you guys. It's been really cool. I've loved hanging out with these people on here. It's a really good group of people.
I made the wrong decision, bro.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. No, I gave it everything, man. Well done. Don't second guess yourself. Go hard. Thank you, everyone. I can't wait to get home and see my wife and see my little boy and to have a big steak.
Brindley, I was thinking about saying you've just produced the biggest shock of this game, but that is unfair to say that to you because you are a battle queen. How you doing? How you feeling?
Oh, all sorts of emotions. Happy, sad, yeah, everything. Everything all's happening at once. I can't believe it, to be honest.
Well, congratulations. You live to fight another day. And Brindley, you also get this Pirate Gold. Keep battling like you did today. And further down the track, you can spend that putia on something very special.
2-minute noodles.
Maybe. If that's what you want, that's what you might be able to get. Go and celebrate with your team.
Thanks, Matt. It feels amazing. It feels... I mean, I'm sad. I am sad about Art because I think he was an awesome player, but I also am happy that I get to stay.
Guys, 14 of you now remain in this game. Every day you stay on Treasure Island is another step closer to victory and the buried treasure. Everyone, back to your kāinga. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
All of us. Thank you.
That was hard and we were all really feeling quite raw. I think we were all shell-shocked as well because we couldn't quite believe that Art had gone home.
It's just such a gamble, eh?
It is a gamble.
But it's not a good gamble.
No. Big, bold decision, backfired big time.
Because it almost looked like you were trying to take Art out.
Ask me that then. Don't say it, just ask me straight in my face and I'll tell you it. I'll tell you
Oh,
the
no,
answer. No.
I'm just saying it could have
It looks like, but if you want to know that, ask me the question and I'll give you that answer.
I'm not quite sure why you're angry with us about this.
If you think there could be a possibility that I could have backfired or backtracked it, ask me in my face and I'll tell you the truth.
No one's going to feel comfortable about saying something to your face. If you're screaming at them, say it to my face.
Why would I take a senior guy out who we need desperately for me to try to win this game? And I'm telling you now, I would never do that.
Talk about make it awkward.
Oh.
You know, I'll weather it tonight and then go, yep, I made that shit decision and tomorrow I'm gonna bounce back up and I'm gonna frickin' fight, you know, I'm gonna fight. In the room by myself.